Let me try that again with the microphone on. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is G.I. the Wolfman Jack here with you on DEFCON 201 TV, coming you right from the heart of Jersey City, New Jersey. Dirty Jersey, whoop whoop! All right, this is Archvile Linux Perspective, where I'm giving you the best of Arch Linux, gaming on Arch Linux, and some minor hacking, all on Arch Linux. So today I have an announcement. We're doing some more World of Warcraft. This is probably the entire episode. Please, two things I have to announce. One, the guild I tried making went absolutely nowhere. Jersey Turnpike, forget about it. But instead, I've joined another guild called Graveyard of Shadows. I got a DM from this guy. He's like, "You want to join this guild?" Instead of spamming with talking, he said, "Okay, this is cool. This is real people. Nice little social club that they have as far as the guild." So I joined their guild, and these guys are cool people. So shout out Graveyard of Shadows. You guys streaming in. Thank you for having me. What's it called? Glad to be a member. You guys are cool. And now we're gonna pop into the game. So in case this is your first time tuning in, let's actually check. 1 second. Let's check the stream. Uh, in case anybody's tuning in. First time tuning in. Let's shrink myself here. Let's go put myself in the corner where I belong, right here, like this. This is an Arch Linux desktop, among other things. Archvile logo. This goes up here. This is Gnome Shell and Arch, in case anybody's wondering. The program I'm running here is called Lutris. This is if this is your first time tuning into the show. This is a game management program for Linux. So what this does is it takes all the runner has the runners, which are all the backends for various things to play Linux. You can play like a native application. You can have Steam, Steam and Wine, Doom, various kind of emulators, from like NES emulators to Genesis emulators, like console emulators, all here. So you can all bundle them all in once. Of course, it natively supports, among other things, ZDoom and its forks. So what it does is they have these things, basically scripts, files that you import. The .lutris script for everything gives the optimal settings of how to play whatever. Oh yeah, it also bundles Steam too, so you can basically see like all my Steam games or it's not all my Steam games, some of my Steam games are here. So theoretically, all you have to do is run Lutris, get everything set up in Lutris, and you should be good to go. With World of Warcraft with Wine, especially it's great for wine games. It takes best version, tells what version of wine, and then you can tell all the hacks. So automatically just download Lutris file, applies all the hacks, and applies every game in its own wine prefix. So so the settings for one game are no different. Another one. You can see World of Warcraft has some things like World of Warcraft is single core, but if you're running on Linux, it's multi-core because you have a lot of great technology. Runs eSync automatically. eSync basically lets you multi-core translation layers from Linux to Windows. It runs what's it called, DXVK automatically. VK D3D. These are the translation layers that you have, which you can run DirectX on Vulkan. DXVK is DirectX 11. VK3D is DirectX 12, and this is the emulation layer. In case anybody's wondering, these are a pair of AMD RX 580s I am running. So two AMD RX 580s. Believe it or not, free software drivers, baby. Running actually the Mesa Vulkan drivers. Oh, looks like I caught that here because you can see how this is stuck here. That the temperature is rather high, but the fan speed is rather low. It's because the fan control daemons is little nasty because this driver right here has this horrible thing where it doesn't really set fan speed correctly in the driver, so it just kind of gets a little warm, and the fan speed seems kind of low. You can just tell by the temperature and fan are kind of mismatched. Okay, let's check this out here. So this is actually running. This is a small daemon in Python, which just sets the fan speed. But what we're going to do here is, because it seems to be working on one GPU, but not this one right here. So good thing I'm checking that one, and you can just see as soon as we did that one, this fan kicks on here. It's cooling this down, nice and toasty. You keep your GPUs more on the cooler side. They last longer, among other things. So the cool thing about AMD GPU, Linux, a lot of great hacker tools. The bad thing is support is kind of even with the pro drivers a little fussy. Not exactly the smoothest. Sometimes a little tricky to manage, but it gets it done. It works brilliantly. Once the game fires up, it works brilliantly. So like I said, 2 GPU drivers. So at least here the added benefit is one GPU driver is going to be running the desktop, the other GPU driver is going to be playing the game. Because this is Linux and Linux is good like that, how it's plugged in really doesn't matter that much. It's just kind of the game just picks one, which works the best. But as you can see here, a lot of stuff goes into it. All kind of like the hacks that all the hacks that kind of they use. Lutra's version of Wine specifically, the one that works with the games. You can download Glorious Egg Rolls, custom wine binary for some other games. You need that for some other binaries, like Doom Eternal over here. This is like imported from Steam, but we can launch it directly from over here. But anyway, you can see we can just jump into World of Warcraft from here. Any questions? Chat. Just let me know in chat anything about this guild, about World of Warcraft, about Arch Linux. So now that that's kicked off, let's see what we can take a minute. Come on. This sometimes does take a minute. It's running. No Michelle. Well, this is running. I'm just gonna put some background music. Nice bed level. Darkblood, how you doing? Good to see you, everyone. Big welcome for Darkblood. This is guild people here. Thank you for making it out. Fucking rock and roll, baby. So here it goes. It's running a little slow, but here it goes. What's it called? Darkblood. This is one of my guildies. Wants to know if they should rebuild an Arch system on your spare drive. The first thing I have to say, have you ever used Arch Linux before? That's you're in for a real shock. This is kind of like right off the deep mode of fucking like Linux. It's like you're right in the deep mode here. So like almost all the technology, like almost all the programs like Lutris, most of it doesn't primarily support Linux. Arch specifically, it supports it generally supports like Ubuntu, other distributions. But Arch people just make it work because that's just what we do. Is we kind of hack on things. So yes and no. If you've never ran Arch Linux before and you want to give Arch Linux a shot, the big recommendation: do it in a virtual machine. There's this program right here, Oracle VirtualBox. This is free software, free open source. You can just go to virtualbox.org, download it like this, and then just get up and running. It works really well. It's not necessarily the most performant. Oh, I've set up an Arch before. What specific drivers? Because that depends. Most stuff's in the kernel. The only thing that's really, really hard these days to get drivers working are video cards. Base Arch Linux, you can burn them off a USB. Of course, shameless plug, ninjaos.org. My Arch Linux stick distribution called ninjaos.org. When I'm not bashing monsters in World of Warcraft, I maintain this. So, So what I'm not doing, what's it called? I maintain this. This is a live OS based on Arch Linux. We have some pretty cool font. This is fixed some of the things in here, but better versions of this this graphic I have to work on. But you guys can check this out, ninjaos.org. If you want like a live OS that you can use. But this seems to be loaded. I was playing a little Diablo earlier. Like I said, I've really been playing like these Blizzard games at this point for, I don't know, since I was a kid. So World of Warcraft. Let's kill the ambiance. Printers. Printers are the bane. Vicar, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to Welcome to Archvile DC 201. Live at you, Jersey City. Let's go play some World of Warcraft. Let's get on here. This is what World of Warcraft looks like on Arch Linux. So here we are. This is my main Jack Molotov. Got a few alts I haven't really played with in like a very long time, but whatever. Those aren't current. Those are from a long time ago. I think I just got like, yeah, I'm gonna make some alts, and I kind of like just forgot about them. But yeah, printers are like printers don't work well on any operating system. So it's not just like Arch, it's or Linux, or it's printers just fucking suck on everything. Sounds a lot better than it used to be. Pulse audio works pretty well. When Pulse audio is eventually replaced by how's that called? It's that new one. It's the new Pulse audio, which is low latency like Jack, but it's Pulse audio. All right, so here we are. I'm in Revendreth. I joined the vampire thing. Let's take a look here. Take my glasses off because this is a little dark. I went with the vampires. I went with like the vampire guild. I don't know what everyone else went with, but I kind of went with these guys because I don't know. I play a rogue. Rank 4, renown 14. I'm at 14. Let's check this out. Let's start this. I still have some dailies I have to do with. I have to go to Bastion. This very Romanesque looking like. I want to get stuck in Bastion. It's just like boring. That was like the worst part of this distribution. This distro. Forge. Okay. I'm getting. Stop trying to be a badass with the shades. It's dark and this darkened in this dungeon. Forge of Bonds. Okay, here's my table over here. I just recently unlocked these. Yeah. I'll have to put the shades back on for Bastion. Everyone's flying. Okay, so still waiting on these missions here. It's basically like in the last 5, you've always had like kind of mission tables where you send them out on like missions. This one kind of expands everything out to like breaks everything down turn by turn. How's it gonna go? Okay, Flight Master's over here. Let's get over here. This is great. This is gothic. It's like the whole vampire faction. It's goth as fuck. Just. All right, so we're taking the first bat out of hell. So this is like Revendreth. It's the Shadowlands are basically like the afterlife of World of Warcraft. God knows, there's like a lot of really weird contradictions. Like, is this the afterlife? Why is there like plants and wildlife? Why do you how can you be immortal here? This looks very familiar. There's architecture, and how do you actually die here in the afterlife? That makes, when everyone's supposed to be kind of immortal, and it kind of makes little sense. Oh yeah, the game is pretty much running flawlessly. You can check it out here. 42 frames a second. I have If you want to see, I have basically the settings all the way up. I turn environmental detail. Okay, wait, no, this is the other way around. This is supposed to be up here, and this is supposed to be... So view distance and environmental detail. These are the two ones that you really need to put to 10. And the whole point is because that increases the view distance. But as you can see here, with everything up, this is like on 10. On Linux, you're still getting like 43, like over 30 frames a second. Yes, so shout out to DC GothCon, straight from Reverend Dreth. I'd have some tunes for this, but we get DMC. We get like DMCA'd to the Shadowlands and back. We get DMCA'd until like the out of our immortal souls. But yeah. But yeah, shadows are some of the biggest impact. But like, as you can see, like my shadow quality right here is that's an ultra high. It's like I said, when you look at this like entire system, it's not shown. Well, this is kind of running. You can just see that's 64 gigabytes of RAM, cat. That's an AMD. That's a 24 thread 12 core AMD Threadripper. So it's like I said, this is a pretty pro grade setup. So where's it gonna go here? I've got stupid blazing fast DDR4 RAM. I have DDR4 3200, 64 gigabytes of DDR4 3200 RAM. So this thing I have, I got five storage mediums. I have two solid state drives, NVMe solid state drives in RAID 1, and my home partition. Right, if you can just see how this works. You could just see just like how much of I have like 12 terabytes in a RAID 5 array for home, and those are Western Digital. Those are enterprise grade. What's it called? Western Digital Blacks with 256 megabyte cache, in 3 of them in a RAID 5 array. So this thing is a beast. I'm not moving my camera, but like you walk down, like everything just glows red, and there's like a whole bunch of stuff under the desk. Where the hell's I going? Okay, so that glitched. What the? All right, so the animation of this is stuck. Definitely doing some Eastern European style dance here. This is just when I was. So where's okay? So where is going? I was still doing. So yeah, this is a transmorg set. I mean, among other things, whole wide variety. This is like my main transmorg set. Let's get over here, flight point. I'll show you a little clearer when I get the Bastion. This is a little. But only one SATA SSD. I mean, like it's like I said, it's like where I'm putting my money. My money's in RAID arrays. I mean, because like, it's like I said with the CPU, like I paid $200 for an AMD Threadripper, another $300 for a decent motherboard. I mean, I'm not really getting anything more by like more cores. I mean, a nice to upgrade it. So I might go to a second gen Threadripper. You might get slightly better port performance. With 24 cores, I never really run out of cores. RAM, I put a lot of, 64, 32 was enough RAM. Yes. Okay, I'm on stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're being invaded by the wrong holiday. Halloween's not for another couple months. You kidding? Up yours. So this is what goes on here. This is the rest of Got Mail. That's just what goes on in the wide world of DEFCON 201. That's just how we roll here. You got three hackers. Three hackers are living in an apartment. It's just kind of that's just this is just Freak Shop USA here, man. All right. So where are we here? Heroes Rest. Perfect. Hmm. All right. So how are we gonna get over there? This is always weird about like where they put all these teleporter points. World of Warcraft. Yeah, now it's a little bright here. Put the shades back on. You can actually, but yeah, my main transmorg set. It took me a long time, and I mean a long time, of running all those. What's it called? To get all what's it called? For this is all garrison stuff to get all these. Just keep on running follower missions. Jesus, something's looking at me. What the hell? All right, so where am I going? Down here. Oh, Jesus. The Griffin. It's kind of like this weird off-brand Griffin. This place always kind of weirds me off. It's just kind of like, why? Why is there grassland and ooh, that's something I need. Oh, I need that parasol, right? So where is this? Huh. It's right there. Yeah, it's another one, same expansion pack. Buy them on the auction house. Engineers make them. Memory of. All right, so we got 13 minutes to do this one. But these creatures like eat anima, because I mean, there's still kind of, and then I guess they eat each other because there's still like an ecosystem in the afterlife. But this is supposed to be pure, like Bastion. Why are they? I don't know. And then you can still skin them and get leather out of them because of course you can. Um, because you can still skin and so much for you can't kill what's already dead. Jesus. And this is just saturated with players. And you got like 12 minutes left. They just literally killed everything. All right, we're gonna abort. We're gonna abort this one because we're not doing this one. Hmm. Reputation with the Ascended. We can actually, might actually need that power over here. Well, there's a 5th gen? I think the newest gen, Threadripper is 3rd gen. Alright. So what's this one here? There is a people in Bastion camping a spawn. Because of course they are. This is actually... Might actually have to fight. These guys are actually... Alright. Ooh, we got a rare! Nice! Nice, get some! This is like a bunch of lions stalking a cheetah, or cheetahs stalking a... That's it? 3 gold? That's just... Oh, here we go. Oh, nice. And it comes with some... Okay, so there's a road from that. That's like 35 like bottled anima for the reservoir, which you use for things and stuff. All right. So you do this one right here. It's on the way. Oh god, it's gonna be one of these. All right. So here's her clitoral. Let's actually check before we get going with this. Let's top off to... Alright, now let's go wreck things. Just make sure we have all of our poisons, our food topped off. All right, 35% done. Here we go. Here we go. I'm a human being. I'm a street walking cheetah with a heart full of napalm. I'm the runaway son of a... Let's not get a copyright violation. Come on, there we go. I don't get this. A Forsworn. They're just evil Romans. Alright, there's one. One quest down. Screw these guys. I'm getting out of here. Mount my horse, getting out of here. Alright, what the hell is this one? Ancient instructions. Manifestations of pride. Alright. Let's check this out. Shit. What do you want us to do? Let's kind of zoom in. Let's check. Alright, where the hell is... Oh. Missing region. Mirror of ancient teachings. Mirror... So I need to kill these things. Let's try getting... Don't usually normally use that one. It's supposed to like throw like... Where the F do you get these mirrors? Oh, probably need to grease one of these critters. And... Okay, so definitely I've got a mirror fragment. One of those. So we need more mirror fragments. This guy probably has a mirror fragment as well. Well, actually, so there we go, mirror fragments. So while I'm doing this, right, because I'm still kind of new with this, we'll just say there's dungeons. There's dungeons and raids. I don't know if anybody here in guild's watching this. If anybody wants to join in and run some dungeons. All right. So let's actually see which ones I have. Shadowlands dungeon. I've got a few of them so far. Just pick up groups. Do we have any quests here? Still to turn an old Champions of Azeroth quest. Okay. So while we're doing this is another thing. It's like just instead of random heroics, specific dungeons. Plaguefall. Which ones have we done? Let's just go run some randoms. Or at least let's do a random. because you noticed that all drops this eye level 171 gear, which is kind of better than like not better than everything I have on, but it's better than a lot of stuff I've on. So pickup groups are generally pretty easy, especially like once you get to heroics. Heroics are pickup groups are a little easier than regular ones because everyone at least knows a little bit what they're doing. People are generally a little geared higher than what um, they're just geared a little higher than what like really for the dungeon. I guess because people run them for quests or whatever, they just kind of just run them for the sake of running them. They also really move quick because people just like run through them and they just plow through things. I guess some people like it easy, don't want to do anything too challenging. But yeah, it's if you're just new in expansion, if once you can qualify for like heroic dungeons, like run through the storyline, and then like once you are passing the storyline, okay, now we have a mirror. All right, so huh, need more of. Okay, so these people have the mirror fragments. And then these guys have like this umbrella, and it's like one of these like, I guess it's like this new guild hall specialty thingy. Is you stand under the shade, and then the shade just gives you like 500 mastery as long as you're standing under the shade. It's just kind of tool around their stealth. So we need to find more of those humanoid spirits. All right, so she's gonna have. It's always kind of a sore point that like that you're a rogue, and if you need to collect items, you just can't steal. You can pick pockets, but you just can't steal the shit that you need from people. Which is kind of like you think if it's a rogue, and it's like you have to kill them. It's remember like playing like the Thief games and like if you played like Thief like any like the Thief games like on hard, like half the point was complete the mission without actually killing anybody. You're just basically it's like on hard mode you just have to steal everything, which I thought was kind of cool because that's like more play cause instead of just kind of being like a first person shooter, which it was kind of designed after. It's like this is not an FPS. You have to actually bonus points for like actually playing the game the way we designed it, and that's kind of sneak around instead of just run and gun. So World of Warcraft, even like the rogue character is kind of there is some stealth component to it, some stealth component. Every once in a while, they'll actually have like a stealth puzzle where you actually have to do things. The game mechanics are here. Like you have distract, like you can throw like a rock and distract a sentry, but it's the real use for that, where you really have to do that, is kind of small. And like it's one of the things like sometimes they do mini games where you have to do that. Oh, cool. So when we're done, we can go back and check out that. One second, we can check out that. Check out these new guild hall quests, or I think they're. The quest is done. Need more mirror fragments. This is saturated. Everybody's here. is very like very kind of like like this faux utopian like Romanesque. Okay, so here we go. We get more of these. That's enough mirrors. Well, I have this guy. Let's just kind of just go. Let's just go toss. Let's just go handle that like a boss. It generally works best when you do stuff like that when you're playing like a warrior. Either like a warrior or tank class, or you're stupid high level, or in my case, you're like, yeah, you're kind of geared up enough for that. You can just start, just try, just wreck everything. But yeah, in this one, they actually fixed like a lot of the mechanics. So now you actually have to use food. You actually have to heal yourself, and as opposed to just can't stealth and walk around and let it fix itself. All right, so there's one last mirror. Like I said, rogue. Point of being a rogue if you just like steal things from people because no pockets to pick. One last one. One last mirror. The mirror is here. It is right back here. Oh, and this doesn't even break stealth. So now I just have to kill 3 more manifestations of. Oh wow, everyone else is just kind of. Oh god, this is crowded. Come on, Jesus Christ. F. You will do. Let's actually speak sheep. So the way this works is as long as you touch one, you get credit for the kill. So you do things like you can just do like fan of knives or AOE. You don't do much damage. One, you can use it to steal aggro, and two, regardless of who else actually does any of the killings, you still get credit. Speak to. Okay, now I gotta speak to somebody. And that's Jersey City in the background. Sacred text. All right, so apparently I'm now rogue football, where I'm being carried by a scruff of my neck like a cat. Ah, what am I doing? This realm never really makes any sense. Scroll. Oh, okay. I see what you gotta do. So the next question is, if she can pick me up like this to go retrieve him or him, why do they need me to do it? Why can't they just do it themselves? After I just had to go grease the rest of those critters. All right, 5. All right. So there we go. That's done. Other ways out of here. Other way. No, this is. How do you get out of here? Get out of here. This definitely looks out. This is back the way we came. Jesus. So normally, just warning, if you normally do this, you will get knocked off your mount and you will get jumped. The reason why I'm not getting knocked off my mount is, let me clear this out of here before you can see. This is because mountain questions. I have a trick up my sleeve. I have one of these comfortable barding, so prevent you from being dazed while mounted. So also mostly prevents you from being knocked off the mount and dazed. So you have a hard time getting jumped, which is a kind of a hard thing with this character, as I play a subtlety rogue. So the whole character is basically very much a survival character. It's very much unassing, like a bad situation is like kind of like the whole name of this character. Empower the Purity Chime versus Falling with Style. Okay, minigame time. It's doing a minigame. Let me check Twitch. Let's see where we're going here. Oh. Ooh, that might be interesting, actually. Might actually need that one right there. And now we have Myths of Terra Scythia. The, the heroic one. So let's see if I can go pick up some heroics. I already have this thing. This, dungeon running time. Damn it. Come on. People be weirdo flakes. Bonanza. But this is like weird thing. You have like a palm trees growing on like top of what looks like palm trees going on top of portals. Okay, good. I still need this dungeon. Oh, now we have a quest. I can do this quest inside a dungeon. Alright, so my buffs are looking good. Still 40 minutes. Let's dance. Better look at this badass transmog set. Took me a while though. This is all like the light drinker set. Alright, dungeon starting. Let's go. Engage cloaking device. Oh, they're over here. Slice and dice. You see, like, this is kind of like you have like a decent group. I mean, let's actually start looking at some of these people here. It won't give you a gear score, but yeah, these guys are like super overpowered for this, which is good for me. So this is why, like, if you go like a pickup groups, like these people don't wait around for nobody. They break for nobody. And it's also like not even worth it time-wise activating most of like your kind of like instant buffs. It's just kind of, you know, just the ones with like short cooldown cycles. And that went down quick. All right, looks like first boss. Now, let's activate every buff we got. Just give this guy everything we got. Just burn real quick. Haven't done this one before, so it looks like this is just a standard. This looks just a standard. What we used to call many years ago a standard spank and tank, or tank and spank. Which are those ones are always like spank and tanks are always like kind of almost a little too easy because like uh oh no it's oh wow these guys are going down quick. This is nice. You see this in dungeons like this, the tank's just gonna pull. He's just gonna pull like everything. He's gonna move super fast and just pull everything he can. And he's just gonna mop it up. Because this is just it's because they want us because like when people run dungeons like this, they want to run them in as quick as time as possible and just get on to the next one. Oh! Cheated death activated. And they just melt. Jesus. I blame the tank. Never mind. Just run back. Oh, okay. So it's just... You don't even have to run back from the beginning. It's just from here. I mean, sometimes everything's a little confusing. All right, so what the hell? Here we go. Maps are always good. Good to have a map. Where you're going. This is a maze. This does look like a maze, so it's not like... Now, because I'm dead, need to eat more. And let's do this again. Alright, what do we have here? We have Grand Overseer. Alright, now we still have some time for the second boss. What do we have for this tank over here? Oh yes, this is kitted out tank. Welcome to Jersey City. That's the Jersey City lullaby. Honk honk. Generally, if you generally stay away from these ground effects. Almost everything that's like a ground effect is generally going to do damage over time to you. See, it's like another thing I like. I like this. I kind of play like Rogue. Is we have Shadow Step where you could just disappear, appear right behind your target, and they're not going to even wait before the boss because that's just how we roll. Fuck it. All right, so this guy does a lot of ground effects. Overall, bam, there he goes. Yeah, 6 gold. Jesus, no items so far. No items. Two bosses. Two bosses. Two bosses down. 2 to go. Another one of these where you have to jump and. Here we are, right at the 3rd boss already because. Oh, this is actually a big change. They actually changed this about like 3 or 4 expansions ago because it used to be, you had to clear lots and lots of ads and kind of like. Ooh. Navigate through like big like again like these big like labyrinths is what you have to used to be able to do. And then it'll take a while, just like just cleaning out. Used to call it trash, or before you actually got to the boss fights. Ooh, I'm gonna do this. All right, here we go. This is a pickup group. These guys really don't do anything. So in case you're wondering, it's like what you should normally do is call out primaries, and but it's just like you have so much DPS that nobody. Slice and dice. Oh come on! You got a healer. Where's the healer? The Grand Proctor. It's just like Victorian. The Proctologist. Jesus. No, Phil! Let's greet this guy. Normally the ads like that despawn with the when the boss is dead, but for some reason he's not. Whereas everybody's over here. Everyone's still over here. Hey Phoebe, how's it going? More guildies. All my guildies came out to watch me play. This is great. Alright. watch the ground effects, and hopefully the healer just does their job. Come on, come on. Alright, alright. They got me here. Come on. Is there a healer going to do anything? Oh, come on. Is this healer... Come on, come on, come on, come on. This healer really needs to be more on it. Almost died a few times, and I already died a few times. All right. So let's see. What's map? Where we're going? Okay. So we got a bit to go. Let's. Okay. So there's a lot of enemies, but they were mostly. Oh, this is the final boss. So what do you know? Ah, I still have to work on that one. Muscle memory for doing that. It's a little. Let's see. Buff, buff. Okay, so this boss is actually a little hard. This one's actually a little hard. See, like I said, this is like not just a it's not just a spank attack. You actually have to 5, 5, 5, 4, 7, 2, 5, 4, 7, 2, 5, 4. Okay, let's buff. All right. So I think that's it. We're done with most of the bullshit. He retreats here. He's on the ledge here. 2, 5, 4. And they should probably let me wait another 10 seconds, but... And they're going to wait. So everyone's buffs recool, cool down, which is actually good. They normally don't do this and pick up groups. Ooh, so you get the main buffs. Yep. Pop to heroicism. Like a badass. Props to the healer for that one. No, you generally in a force of habit to hit the interrupt, but normally these interrupts like this generally don't work on bosses. All right, that's it. Looks like I beat that one, and I got a hat. What did I get? I got a funny hat, and that hat. Oh, shoulder items, and it's a better shoulder item than haste versus critical strike. Why not? So we ran one dungeon. You can see here. Uh, so it's here. Let's look at my fishing rod. Save this one. Let's get out of here. Picked up a few eye levels. Borussia Dortmund. Ich frug mich Sie kennen. No, I do not sprechen Sie Deutsch. Nine, 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 nine. Uh, let's actually punch this into Google Translate. Oh, I am pleased to meet you. Well, I'm pleased to meet you too. Uh, all right. So, 3 Bastion quests. All right. Let's see if we can get this done here. Whew. Huh, so instead of engaging these, let's stealth. Walk around them. We can steal some shit from them too, because that's right. Get up, empty your pockets, fools. Not only are you not going to stop me, I'm just going to steal. Bam, 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 bam. Not like this really does anything. You're just making like small amounts of silver, and occasionally like junk things. And see, normally if you didn't have a stealth character, you wouldn't be able to do this. Ooh, there's a box. What's in the box? Let's actually take a look. Oh, there's two people here. This is going to be tricky. If I won't be able to kill this guy right here. But I shouldn't have to. I should be able to kill that guy. I should be able to kill this guy right here. So. Jesus Christ. Alright, shit. And I've kept aggro. Whatever. I'm getting out of here. I can't open the, I can't open the container. Shit, now I had to waste my vanish. Which means if I trip on something like that, you know, there's no... Oh, I see. Defensive thingy. Let's actually find a group. Oh, wow, these are raid groups. Alright, let's see if we can join the other group. Oh, declined. Ha. Stayed everybody's way here. These are all like elites. So try not to get like... Try not to get bonked. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Like 3 million hit points. Since they like scale everything down, this is gonna be really hard. All right, so we have like a full like 40 man. What is this? Still. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's crawling down to like 14. All right, he's down. He's down about a third. We got this guy. We got this guy. We got this guy. Get him. Get him. Get him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. How you doing? Now, how you doing? That's what's up. That's Jersey. And now, as a group, let's all like, oh, just, ah, let's get out of here. Group, all just bum rush. Let's all just run as fast as possible. Let's get out of here. Get back to that flight point. Get out of enemy territory. We have safety in numbers. They can't take us all. So I don't know if anybody's ever here has like done either like for the Horde or for the Alliance, which is kind of like the same thing. You know, like this big raid group, and then you just kind of like bum rush, like you just bum rush the leaders of like the enemy cities and like boss fight them. And here we go. Where is this? Okay, so training in Bastion. Okay, this is good. All right, let's get out of here. Let's take the first flight out of really happy Roman land. Everyone dresses in kind of tunics, um, very Roman themed. This is supposed to be like I guess their version of heaven for whatever reason. So there you go. Appalachian, Kentucky. The good drink name or ska band. There's no ska band name Appalachian, Kentucky. But anyway, this is the good Appalachian, Kentucky. So, when flying, any questions? World of Warcraft, anything about me, the stream, Jersey City, like. I need a shot. That's shot worthy. It's just shot time. All right. World of Warcraft. Graveyard of Shadows. Salute, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Graveyard Shadows, salute. This is to you. This is to all my guildies. Ah. Good stuff. Hopefully next time instead of just watching, we'll do a raid on Thursday or something. Hopefully. All right, so this here is like the Great Beyond. This is kind of like the space between the spaces. In all the different realms, this is kind of like some reason this is. I guess it's supposed to be maybe like the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh wow, just passed somebody. Holy shit. Revendreth. Also, shout out DC GothCon and take my sunglasses off. It's perpetually dark here, except for whatever was this place, Ember Ward. We have like the light, and then the vampires get fried by the light. Chalice District disrupted. Oh, so this is stuff from the Maw. I have to do this to unlock the Rune Carver. Oh, and I could have done the other side. Shit, I should have done the other side. I'm not running another dungeon today, but I should have done the other side. So I could have done this quest here with another side quest. Oh no! I got this quest in the dungeon. That's right. I absolutely got this quest in the dungeon. Crucible of Light. Defeat 4 Eyes of Damnation. I'm gonna get the Maw. The Maw is just effing hard. The Maw is really hard. I was surprised. I kind of cruised for like the first half of this expansion. I'm like, yeah, this is easy. And the Maw, I'm like, you're like, wow. But here we are. Am I still in a group? Oh yeah, I'm still in a party for whatever reason. So anyway, here we have here. This is now kind of. You see, this here is done, and this whole like little sub game like works like a JRPG. You could skip it, but you could just kind of watch them like do like this turn by turn adventure. So I guess we'll just skip it. You'll just watch and like just do like this turn by turn adventure. Like this is like. All right. Thanks. I mean, oh god, are these guys actually gonna? These guys are effing stupid. You know, it's like what you gotta do is you concentrate on one guy, so you knock him out, and you get rid of the DPS. The hell you? Oh, and they fucking heal. Oh wow, these guys are a little. Jesus. Yeah, yeah, ain't winning this one. Well, I tried, right? Oh, come on. Ow, man. Yeah, those guys are way above my guy's level. Whatever. Effing whatever. So you see this one works. You kind of look at this. Catastrophic skeleton infestation. That's definitely a Cannibal Corpse song. Like if if there ever was like a what you call it? If there ever was like a Cannibal Corpse song, this is definitely a Cannibal like, catastrophic skeleton infestation. This is definitely a Cannibal Corpse song. Okay, so these guys are like plebes. These are like 164 hit points apiece, as opposed to those guys were like 1,000 hit points. These are like all kind of like level 7, and my guys are like level 8. Previous ones were like level 12. So you need some stored anima to make everything else go. So it's like I said, you gotta fucking eat. This game's gotta eat. These guys gotta eat. So um, Theotar. All right, so that looks good here. You have like your melee here, and you have like your ranged here. So this is the type. You have two troops here. The Nightblade is like your melee type, and these are here. This is like your range type. This is like a JRPG shit. It's the front row and the back row. So they run this mission, and they're gonna like battle for like a couple hours or something. There's another one here. What do these guys do? Oh, they have healers in the back row, and they got that. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! These idiots are actually tough. Okay. That might work. Shit. One way to find out. Whatever. It's a stupid minigame. So here's the Anima Reserve, his big thing. It's red. Uh, so if you have all the things like here where it says Anima this, whatever, all you have to do is instead of manually doing anything, you just kind of. And now you have, oh, 1.4. Jesus. See, I was trying to get like 1.5 so I can reconvene the Ember Court. So you don't really need these. This is like be nice to have once everything else is done. All right, so it's vendor trash, all the gray stuff. which is kind of cool because I just added like the money icon that just tells you shit that you can just like vendor trash without. Okay. Okay, so this is another weird talent tree thingy. Talent trees were introduced in Diablo 2, where you had something like this, and then your talent, how your skills would work, and then talents were originally like a long time ago, like in like the original World of Warcraft, you had like a big tree like this, but it was like huge. It was like even bigger, and then you had to like go like put points into one, and then you'd have to like build like the whole tree, and then you'd have to be very good at like what talents you wanted to put where and what abilities. So this kind of looks like that, kind of like the spirit of that, kind of, sort of, somewhat, almost not really. All right, so we have two new abilities. Let's check this out. We have this one. This one's kind of worthless, to be honest with you. Let's go to the other side. Um, what's this one? So there's different types, right? You see here is this lightning bolt, which means finesse. The only one we have is fade to nothing. Uh, oh, okay. Because that was a green fade to nothing. And then, of course, you have the X, which is potency, and then the shield, which I don't have yet, is endurance. But here, the other way, we have endurance and finesse, with potency just kind of like the other way around. Um, yeah, that's probably actually better for what I'm doing right now. Theotar the Mad Duke, we'll get into him a little later, I guess. Got some crap. Um, one more quest to turn in. Turn this quest over here. This is Revendreth. This is, I guess, my new home away from home in the video game. I guess I should get. Do I get goth points for this? Definitely hope I get goth points. I have to do something with these goofy pauldrons. I'll do this in a minute. Show off one of these. I'll show off kind of like my. I'll kind of show off my. I need to get up there. Grumble, 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 grumble. I need to go up. Dun 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 dun. Bonanza. All right. All right. So the elevator. Just I missed the elevator. How just Cool. So, Time 1 Simstone. Oh, perfect. Bingo. Let's move. Wait, now it's the other one. There we go. Now we have 2 points. Now we have some anima. Alright, now I got some crap. Some auctions expired. What do we have here? Blah, 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 blah. Some great junk stuff. Alright, so where we are. 4 to 9 chapters. Alright. So let's go back to my garrison. So this is like from now. This is from like 3 expansions ago. From like Warlords. But so the thing about like if you do like once you do Warlords, make sure you like upgrade your garrison like all the way. And a good way is because you can still use all the services to garrison. So you basically have like your own private town here. And that's what I've done. That's like I just put like my own private town, and then I have like all the features that like you would want in like a private town. Once this loads, come on, it's gonna load. All right, because I have these goofy looking shoulders before we do everything. I have my own private transmog, right? Because like you have here, this is like the private store thing. So you upgrade it all the way. Not only do you have your own private bank, private guild vault, private transmog, and void storage. Like right in your garrison, it's like all private right here. Of course, here you have like private repair. A few guys, a lot of private vendors and repairs. Private enchanter, which means even if you're not enchanting, you can still disenchant things. So you can't do this from like high level gear. But anything from like before Warlords or before, you can disenchant. Which is really cool because if you go like in an old like classic dungeon run and you come back with like a whole bunch of green or whatever gear, you could just break it down. That's like all our stuff that's like soulbound or doesn't want it, you can't sell it. You can just break it down with that, and then you can put that on the market. So the next tier, in my backpack, I have resources I use. Still cheaper and easier just to buy it than brew it. So 20 minus 16 is 4. Oh, there's only 3 available. Oh, there's just quite a few of these Goblin Guided Cuts. I use quite a few of them, stock back up. 8 of them. Some pots. Need my pots. 20 minus 13 is 7. Need 7. Go to the mailbox, pick everything up. Auction expired. Jesus Christ. Let's get off my mount. Thistle tea. Just make the last one. There we go. There we go. We can make it with cooking because I have swift thistle and I have spring water. So cooking, I can make swift thistle tea, which is good. It's like your caffeinated, extra caffeinated beverage. Restores energy. It's extra. What's it called? All those B vitamins and guana and ginseng and all that other energy drink shit. This is like the World of Warcraft energy drink shit. All that good stuff, right? So fucking good stuff. I have ore. I don't have anything to do with ore, so. So now I'm going to sell stuff in the market. What's called, they changed this a lot. They made it a lot easier for you. So they show you like what everyone's positions are and how much it's selling it for. They used to not do this. They used to not lump it by price. They used to just say individual, okay, this is this amount of stacks. And then you have to do this all in your head. And it used to be really hard. So people used to get ripped off, and I used to rip them off. But now it's one that kind of makes it easier. So we'll say we're just sell at this price and put onto this stack. Makes it real easy. So any one given time, I at least have like dozen or 2 auctions. And I used to manipulate the market because I used to play EVE Online. So I used to manipulate the F out of the market like a good EVE Online player. Because that's just what you did in EVE Online. I mean, that half the game was just like ripping people off. I don't play EVE Online anymore. This game is fun. When you spend time, if it's materials, generally 24 hours. If it's like items like this, 48. 450. That's actually that's a decent price. Okay, yeah, especially for what that is. Let's actually take a look at this. What does this look like? I can't get a good look at it, but it's some wrist item. Yeah, nobody's. What? Yeah, nobody's paying like $1 million for like level 44 green. It's just not happening. That one's soulbound. So now we actually have a blue, which is not soulbound. Oh, Jesus. This thing's not moving. I think like when they squished everything, they got rid of Twinks. Fuck. 50s. Not even gonna bother selling that one. Cancel that one. You see the buy price is 93. The sell price is 93. Same here. Oh, 750. Hello. 725. See if anybody will actually pay for that one. Ooh, I like that price. undercut them a little bit because these things really don't move. So the thing is though, if like you also have to know because there's no real market research tool, unlike Eve. I don't think there's anywhere you can actually track the market in World of Warcraft, especially with like stuff like this. Because what you used to have to do, right, is you have to go like here where it says like okay, like what is this, like armor, cloth, hands, and then you used to put in filter like okay, this is like uncommon, and then like levels here, like like two or three up, two or three down, or five up, and then you get like related items. And now like oh yeah, we're selling this exact one. It's like 400, and you just hit the sell button. It shows you all similar. The one thing it still doesn't do is it makes it a lot easier. What still doesn't really do here is it doesn't actually show you it doesn't show you what's called trading volume. Even especially when you're talking about like not kind of like items, when you're talking about like literally commodities, like like resources are literally commodities, and they work just like the commodities market. They don't show you trading volume, so you really don't know how fast everything's moving. But commodities in this game always move. Commodities generally move pretty quickly, so you can be a little more aggressive when you price commodities. But when you trace like this, especially like you pick up something in a dungeon, it's like a random. More often than getting the best price for this, what you really want to do is you need to get this out of inventory. So undercut sales, the floor price is like the sell price for 21 gold or anything too north of 21 gold because plus deposit, you risk running a loss if it doesn't sell. So unless this is like about like like twice the sell price, because then as you notice a little more than half the sell price you have the deposit. So that's 13 gold to deposit. I mean, like that's not nothing. So I mean, it is if it sells, but like every time you relist that, it's 13 bucks, 13 World of Warcraft bucks. So it's not the end of the world, but it's definitely enough that you really don't want to keep on reselling this. Especially not these, as the greens is not exactly the best shit. People will pay 300, 400 bucks for this because people have a lot of fucking money. Um, and especially if it looks interesting and they're looking for transmog gear. It's like I said, but this one nobody's buying for. This pole arm right here, nobody's buying. So with this one, that's just 93 bucks right there. Money in the bank. We're repaired. We have leather working and cooking mats. We got like the whole shebang. Now you can just stack them. It's easy. All right, back at it. I think I have one last quest to do here. Previous expansion, Battle for Azeroth. Yeah, if you want to know like more about like Linux gaming or World of Warcraft or playing like Starch Linux, like World of Warcraft on Starch Linux. All right, real quick, let's turn this quest. Let's go. Actually, shit. Let's see one thing, because like one more thing I have to do. Let's check social media. All right. So where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where's this Black Prince? Oh, it's Ogremar. Okay, cool. All right, so cool. What I need to go back here for one thing is I need to do an achievement hunting. So before I do this, I actually need to go swap out my cloak. I need the actual cloak I had from like last expansion um before we come back here. Stormwind, Silithus, Nashatar, Exodar, Iron Forge. Well, actually, no. It's like one of those. Well, we're in Stormwind, right? Well, we're in Stormwind. need to get this cloak out of storage for this. So now we have this one, which dispels like most of the effects within like the instance. So we kind of need that one. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? Everyone still watching? So I think if we do this one, it's going to be it. I'm going to call it a night. It's already like 9 o'clock. So this is. All right, Vicar, how you doing? On a different. I'm listening on a different tab though. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Uh, so one thing I'm doing here, right, is I'm running through this. Let's see if I can get the achieve. So this is like little mini instance. It's like kind of like everything. It's like this shadow vision where in Zoth, aka Cthulhu, has kind of coming and taking over everything. So you need your Heart of Azeroth and your Shroud of Resolve. So I already have one of these achieves. I have the one for Stormwind. Before we start, let's make sure we top off our poison, redo our poisons on our blades, and oh yeah, well I mean this is like Battle for this is what's it called, Battle for Azeroth. The thing is like 2 after Panda. So they changed some things. Like the last one, Shadowlands, they just like redid everything. Fuck it. Level squish. Now, Shadowlands is 50 to 60, and everything else is just kind of squished behind it. So it's kind of like, fuck them. So here we go. This is hard because these are all like kind of like movement controlling effects. So what I need to do is I need to clear like all 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 zones in like one go, and then come back here and do the boss in like one go. And it's not. It's. I guess it's. Shouldn't say it's hard, especially when you have everything is fully upgraded. So we have this madness. So normally this bar goes down like a lot faster because like you have to like get all the upgrades, which make like your life in this like kind of shadow realm like a lot easier. And that, and I'm like a lot higher level than everything here. So it's just kind of like yeah, it's one of the madnesses. I have like these little creepy crawly things that crawl on me. It could be worse though. It could be the scorched feet ones, which has like a loss of movement control. It just kind of like yeets you half across the stream. So here we go. Oblivion Elemental. This should be like the last. This should be like the final boss of this. But there's also just like all kinds of like ground effects. Where's the so, but yeah, but like the sanity now keeps on refilling like every time like I kill something. So it's like the actual like threat of like the bar running out. It's really not. Either still, it's not really like a threat anymore. So it's like one of those. Let's hurry up. Let's go across here. New area. So even know I have never done this one before, so I don't even know where I'm like supposed to go, which is kind of bad because this runs out. Oh, so it's just defeat enemies in the Valley of Wisdom. So he's just like. All right, so he just has. There we go. Looks like I got all the. All right, I got this guy. 1, 2. Oh, come on. All right, where am I going? Going this way. Bonanza. Okay, so you can't go that way. I have to go back the other way. All right, here we go. About halfway done. All right, let's check the orphanage. Or let's check the orphanage. All right, cool. So three up, three down. One more to go. Last one. Well, actually, take the last one because I have to do this one. All right. Easy, slow. There we go. There's the main bad guy. There's boss villain man right here. Right you. You. Oh, fuck you. All right, now we've all the encounters. Now we have the final boss, which should be Thrall. So let's see if I can get out of here. This is confusing. I'm not from Ogremore. Yeah. You see how this is a pain in the ass, all the loss of control things. And we're out of that zone. All right, those chests have those corrupted mementos. Now for the last one. And I didn't even use any of these orbs. Just give me 1 second. Will this kind of... At least there's not too many crowd control effects. Almost there. Almost there. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Bam! Cleared it. Effing cleared it. And this should get... I should get... Yes! There's the achieve. There's an achieve. So yeah, that was the achieve I was looking for. So it was like one more. I was kind of doing these last week. I was looking to level up the cloak, and I found this thing tops out at 155, which is still decent, but it's not great for a new expansion. But these things were like... Uh... Oh, nice! I got a pet, too. So, yeah, that's cool. Oh, nice. So, it's not even a quest, but... Add more corruption requests, what's it called? Resistance. So, yeah, I can just basically walk around there like it's like summertime. And like in... Damn. And bam. All right, so this is like the last thing I'm gonna do for tonight. So I guess this is my 5-minute warning. If you could go find somebody else to raid. Maybe somebody else doing like gamer stuff. While doing that, let me go clean up and. What can we spend these corrupted mementos on? Uh, More sanity is always good. Not like you completely need it at this point. Let's go back to Garrison. Uh, so, whew, that's that. So let me go. Let me go put some like actual real gear on now. Now that I've completely got the achieve from last one. No vendor trash. Can vendor trash that one, or we can vendor trash it. Nothing to repair. Yeah, definitely gonna keep those. Um, all right, so at this point, we're just about to call it a night. So, anybody has like any last questions? Kind of. Yeah. All right, so we're looking for somebody to raid. So this is it. What an adventurous day in the wild world of Warcraft. Increased gear score. Gear score is now 165. 65 includes. So that's respectable. 165. It's not kind of. 171 is kind of like Elite Dungeon. Didn't quite get there. This guy's the insatiable maw. I think there's a deconstructor thingy. New expansion pack. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I could just break it down, sell a leather. I wasn't gonna get the money back on that one, so just vendor trash it. Oh God, they really have to. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Time logging out here. Right back on the Linux desktop. What's it called? Join us next time. Again, massive shout out to Graveyard of Shadows. You guys are awesome. Look forward to gaming with you guys some more. Till next time.